So anybody got any questions? Do any questions? You're watching the replay, drop a replay. Let me know how your July is going or how your July went. Got Barry on here, Wyatt on here, not a ton of people on here. Everybody's on vacation. Everybody's chilling. I hope you guys are doing great. I know it's the summertime now where it's kind of like people are like, summer. But still got to keep doing all the things. Do all the things, get better, keep improving, and we build from there. Let's see here. Let's go, Amy. July's going well. Barry, nice, Barry. Barry's gotten so consistent. I love it. It's just, and Barry's a good testament to the tribe systems. He just asks what to do. We tell him what to do, and he does it. And things work out really well. So it's like, stay on top of it. Keep doing it over and over and over again, even the most boring, basic things. I was talking to a guy yesterday, one of my students. He works for a big railroad company. I won't say which one, but he was talking about he had an emergency situation he had to go to Chicago for, and what it all came down to was crazy. Is they have a quality score that they have to get when they're shipping like cars and all this stuff, and they had some contractors and they got to average like over 90%, like quality, safety, all this stuff. And they had some new contractors come in and score like a 62, and he had to go in and fix it. And we were talking about, he said, it's the most basic shit. I go in and, they're not doing the basic stuff. They're not cleaning. They're not organizing stuff. And then all these bad habits start compounding, and then mistakes start happening. And when mistakes start happening with big trains with lots of cars and different things on there, it gets really ugly. So they know in their systems that all those little things that we kind of take for granted sometimes, they all start building. Is your gym clean? Is your gym organized? Have you repaired broken things? You have good systems in place, so you don't have these things start falling off. People are like, man, this place used to be nice. Now it's kind of gone down, 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 down. So it's kind of fun to talk to somebody in a different industry, kind of deal with the same thing. It's on a much larger scale. But to fix this big problem was the most basic SOPs. Amy would have laughed. It was just like, you guys aren't following the SOPs. It's like, you have to hit these numbers or we're not renewing your contract. So it's just little basic stuff like that. See why it says we're posting, we're at 3 times a day, 9, 2, 6, other consistencies. Is there any metric that I should be tracking in terms of numbers? Should be worried about a monthly number, etc. If that makes sense. Yeah, if you're posting 3 times a day like that in consistency, you're doing great. Why? It's like it's hard to track, as far as like the growth of your pages, the growth of your leads, everything like that. But dude, just staying consistent, posting. Like I see your stuff all the time. It's great. Just staying consistent, posting so people see you all the time. And if you're doing it 3 times a day, it's perfect. You just got to keep doing it. People will be like, oh, it's not working, and then they'll stop posting. And then we'll be like, hey, is that gym even still around? Like I had another gym go out of business in my area. I didn't know, because I never saw them on Facebook. I'm like, I didn't know they were still open. And then obviously they went out of business, So it's like, you don't want people to go to your page and be like, are these guys still here? It's like, I see that sometimes and I just shake my head. I'm like, guys, it's free. It's literally free to post on social media. Just do it. So, no, you're doing great, Wyatt. That's good, man. Barry, July's going well. Everybody's doing good. Awesome. If you guys got questions watching the replay, drop some questions. Be happy to answer it. But at the end of the day, look at the quality of things we can improve. What we can do better at our gym. What we can make it smell better, make it look better. Making it the place we want to go to where they're like, man, this place is super nice. Everybody's super cool here. Having, your staff greeting people and saying hello and goodbye. All the little things we talk about. But it was pretty cool just to, like I said earlier, talk to somebody in a different industry, obviously a much, much larger industry, and how they fix really messed up stuff is they fix the basics. They go to the SOP and they're like, ... this is not getting done. This is not getting done. And what happened when they know when those things aren't getting done, there's going to be a problem because these guys aren't following the basics. What's happening when a real problem happens? They're just winging it. It's like, so sticking to the SOPs, following it, executing, and improving. It's all we can keep doing. So hope you guys have a great end of July. Rally hard, make extra calls, extra texts, work your old prospects, work your leads, try to get a big rally, and then it's back to school season. So you should already have your back to school stuff ready to go, getting your ads ready, getting everything ready to go. So when back to school comes, we can hit, because that's a big time for all of us, because parents are looking for activities for their kids that aren't doing other sports. So it's our chance to get all these kids. If you kids programs like get hit in the summer, which a lot of them do, people they go on freezes for summer, they go on vacation, yada, yada, yada. But this is the time we rebuild all that and build a ton of momentum into Q3, into Q4. All right. Thanks, everybody. If you got any questions, drop them below. I'll circle back and answer them. And just keep working the lead.